In this video, we will look at the species page of a link in SysCAD. So if I right click on a link, in this case P007, and I go to the SP page, which stands for species, this page shows me each individual species and its flow through the pipe. So we have this thing called show zeros. If I click on that, you can see all of the species in this project, including the ones that have no flow. But that often makes it difficult to see what you actually have flowing. So if I click on the hide zeros, then you only see the species that are flowing in this particular pipe. You can see that we have 3 columns of data here: the mass flow, which is always visible, and then the other 2 we've got at the moment, mass fraction and concentration. You can change these views. So if I don't want to see mass fraction, I can go there and say, let me have a look at the mole flow. You can also change the number of streams that you can see. So the default is 3, but I could change that and change it to 4, open my window output, and then you can see I have another column shown there. That's a global setting, so it will change the views on all pipes in your project. There's a button called species long. At the moment we're looking at the chemical compounds, but if I click species long, you'll see now I'm looking at the long name for each of the species. And back to species short shows me the short name. If I want to look at the elemental flow, so at the moment the EC page is visible. EC standing for elements and compounds. So if I click on there, you can see this gives me the elemental flow through the pipe, and it all has the same number of columns as on the species page. At the moment I'm showing my compounds. For instance, the compound H2O, that's H2O gas and H2O liquid combined. But I could say hide compounds, and then on this page I would just be looking at the elements. So there are many different ways that you can see your species and elements flowing in a SysCAD pipe.